What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome on tonight to the recovery room. Yes, where I am your recovery specialist, Dr. Carla Chaney-Rhodes. Listen, if you would do me a favor and tag some people and share and like this video and let them know that Dr. Carla is on. We are streaming live from two different platforms, Facebook and YouTube. So listen, make sure you let everybody know that Dr. Carla is on in the recovery room. So I'm going to just give you a few seconds to go ahead and spread the news real quick. Is that all right? Yes, 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 yes. I am super duper excited. Yes, come on in, come on in. Come on in. It's about to get good tonight. I'm excited. I'm excited. Come on in. Yes, come on in. Come on in. Come on into the recovery room. Yes. Are y'all sharing the video? Make sure you share this live on tonight. Awesome, awesome. As you come on in, if you would do me a favor, just put something in the comments, state your name, and let me know where you're from. Sometimes if you don't actually click on the live, I can't tell that you're on, and I would love to acknowledge you and welcome you that you are on and shout out your name. But sometimes it doesn't show it unless you actually click on the video. So come on in, come on in. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? I don't plan to be on here long, but I am coming in as your recovery specialist to help you recover. Listen, on last week, we kicked off the recovery room again. Glory be to God. Yes. To tell you what the recovery room is all about. So if you missed last week, I'm going to just give you a quick overview. Again, I am Dr. Carla Chaney-Rhodes, your recovery specialist, and this is your recovery room. And I come to help you recover properly. Listen, what do recover mean? Recovery is to return to a normal state of mind, health, and strength. And I come to help you recover physically, mentally, and spiritually. And so we kicked that off on last week. And so anybody that knows that after you have experienced a surgery or a cut or injury, yes, that you must go into the recovery room. And listen, in the hospital, the recovery room staff do not allow your friends and family to come in. So your dependence and on how well you recover is based on your recovery specialist. And that is yours truly, Dr. Carla Chaney-Rhodes, on tonight. And so I just come in to help you. Now, when you enter into the recovery room, your recovery specialist must do what? Check your vitals. And we all know that there are 9 major vitals that your recovery specialist checks. So on tonight, the vital that I want to check your pain levels. That's right. I come to check your pain levels. I come to check on you. And a lot of times when your recovery specialist is doing some checks, it can be uncomfortable. Yes, it can be uncomfortable, but that's all right, because the objective is to make sure that you're okay, to make sure that you are healing properly. So on tonight, as we check your pain levels, glory be to God, I am going to help you and stretch your thinking on a few things tonight. So again, get comfortable. You still got time to let somebody know that we're on and to tune in to the recovery room. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all ready? You ready? You ready? Yes. So listen, now when you come into the recovery room, as we stated on last week, you must awaken from your anesthesia. That's right. You must awaken from your anesthesia, and your anesthesia helps you not experience pain when you have undergone surgery or an injury. All right. And so on tonight, we want to talk about that, because what happens when your anesthesia wears off? When your anesthesia wears off, you awaken and you begin to experience some pain and discomfort. You begin to feel the effects of what you didn't feel when you was in the midst of being injured, being cut. Wow, that's so powerful. That's so powerful. And we need to deal with this on tonight so you can bring some things into perspective. And so a lot of times we love to avoid pain, but actually dealing with the pain is healthy. All right. It is very, very healthy, and the pain is necessary. All right. So on tonight, as it relates to your anesthesia, I want to talk about that for a minute, because when you go into the hospital, your doctor gives you anesthesia so you don't feel the pain of them doing the repairs. But what I want to talk to you on tonight, and I want to stretch your thinking, is that a lot of you have not waited for the doctor. Many of you have self-medicated yourself. You've given your own self anesthesia, but your anesthesia is not effective. Your anesthesia has not been effective. And so what am I saying tonight as your recovery specialist? Many of you have experienced a lot of hurt, pain, traumas, disappointments, letdowns. And what you've done is you've self-medicated, whether you have used drugs and alcohol, whether you have begun to eat comfort food to try to cope and suppress the pain, whether you have entered into denial, yes, where you've told your own self lies to cope with the pain. So what are you talking about, Dr. Carla? What I am talking about is after you experience pain and you begin to self-medicate, guess what? Those are temporary fixes, but they are not a permanent reality. Those are temporary fixes that help you deal with it momentarily. And you can cope with the pain momentarily, but your issue have not changed. It's still there. You still need recovery. All right. And so we know that drugs and alcohol is not the solution. We know that's not the answer. Many of you have picked up weight because you started, people have said things about you and you've been hurting, or you've been rejected, and you started eating comfort foods that gave you comfort, a sense of something that satisfied your pain or suppressed your pain for the moment. But sorry about that, for the moment, but it really didn't fix your issue. All it did was make your situation worse, because now it's affecting your physical body in a negative way. All right. And now you're no longer as healthy as you should be. All right. That is so deep and so interesting that I want you to really think about. And some of us have entered into a place of denial. What am I saying? Self-deception, where, a lot of times how people talk about us or do things to us, and we hear this all the time. People say, I don't care what people think about me. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's easy to say that, right? That's a form of denial, but if we really going to recover and heal, we have to really be honest with ourselves. Number one, we really got to be truthful and just stop lying. Guess what? It does matter what people say and think about us. It does. Let's pause right there for a minute. Let's just have a reality check. You remember, I come to check your pain. I come to check your vitals. Come on, let's think about that for a minute, because I want to make sure you properly recover. We do care, because you're human. You a physical being with emotions. You have feelings. Yeah. You do care. Why? Because our name, our reputation It's us. That's all we have. And the Bible said a good name is rather to be chosen than rubies, fine pearls, all of these things. Your name, your reputation is valuable. So you do care, if you really be honest, what people say and what you think. And it does affect you. You do feel it. But I even hear people say sometimes, but it matters what the right people think or say. But who are the right people? Is it got always people with money or influence, or, because you've trained yourself to only care what those people think? But the truth of the matter, what people think about you, it does bother you. It does matter. And it's okay to admit that. And the first step in recovery is admittance and acceptance. You have to admit that something is bothering you. You have to admit that something has hurt you. You have to admit that something has injured you. And so what we usually do, we begin to self-medicate to cope with that pain. We self-medicate and put ourselves under anesthesia where we make ourselves not feel the pain or effects of it, because we're using these defense mechanisms to not feel the pain. But what happens when your anesthesia or your temporary self-medicated anesthesia wears off? Guess what? You begin to feel the pain. Yeah. You get a reality check and you realize that that thing is not gone. That thing is still there. My God, today. That thing is still there. And I'm slow walking this down because I want to give you a moment to think about that. I want you to think about that. What happens when the anesthesia wears off? Can I help you on tonight that you cannot fully recover until all anesthesia has been removed out of your system? It is the job of the recovery specialist to make sure that your body now can handle that pain level once the anesthesia has been removed. You're not back fully normal. You're not back fully normal until all the anesthesia is gone and you can handle the pain. Can you handle the pain? Ask yourself tonight, can you handle the pain? Glory be to God. Glory be to God. Can you handle the pain? And I'm repeating this on purpose. I'm slow walking this down on purpose because a lot of times we rush through conversations. We rush through these provoking thought matters and don't give you a chance to really reflect on that and think about it for a moment. All right. So let's talk about this. What are two indicators of pain? Number one, pain is an indication that you survived it and you're still alive. Yes. So that's a positive to pain. All right. That you survived it and you're still alive. What is the second indicator of pain? And it may come across as a negative, but the second indicator of pain is that shows that you've been injured or there's an illness. That's something in your body just not right. Something's just not right. Okay? So once we understand pain, we can better know how to navigate through it. All right? So what's been happening when we realize that there's a injury or illness? Oh, wow. Many of us keep functioning, right? Many of us keep functioning, but we're not functioning properly. Pain is an indicator that something is wrong, that you are damaged, that you're damaged. Let me give you an example. Think about when you go on Amazon or online and you order a package. Say, for instance, if I ordered a vacuum cleaner off of Amazon, when my package arrives and I open it, just to discover that it's damaged, oh my God, I'm going to be so disappointed. I'm going to be upset because I paid my money. I waited for the delivery just to find out that my vacuum cleaner is damaged and now it's malfunctioning. Woo! It's functioning, but it's malfunctioning. And I'm upset because it's not serving its true purpose. Its purpose is to pick up dirt, but in return, the vacuum cleaner is kicking out dirt. There is a malfunction. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. So is my vacuum cleaner fully in purpose? So let me bring that into perspective. So what's happening is many of you have been injured. You feel the pain, you've been injured and you've been damaged. But you're still functioning and you have not realized that you are malfunctioning. Yeah. As leaders, I see this all the time. Many leaders are leading while bleeding. Many leaders, and I've been there. I've been there. That's why I can speak on it. It's easy to pick up the mic. Yeah. But you're malfunctioning. See, with my vacuum cleaner, I can cut the power on, but it's not functioning right. As a leader, you can pick up the microphone and you can turn up. You can cut on. You can get with it. You can show up. My God. But you're upsetting people because you're malfunctioning. You're damaged. Ooh-wee. That's good. That's good. That's good. Not only leaders, but say, for instance, as an athlete. I see you all coming on. God bless you, Elder Carlita Sloan. God bless you, Apostle Dustin Bonds. Welcome. Amen. But my other example, if you are an athlete and you've been injured, woo, but because you refuse to get out of the game, you keep showing up and you keep playing on that injury. You're not functioning at your maximum potential. You have a malfunction. And what happens when you're functioning with a malfunction, it affects not only you, but the entire team. And now you are upsetting people. You're upsetting the team. You are upsetting all those around you. Ooh-wee. My God, you are functioning while damaged. And if you're not careful, if you keep functioning while injured, you can make your injury worse or permanent and do permanent damage. And as people, as influencers, as leaders, whatever your occupation is, whatever your mountain of influence is, if you're not careful, if you keep functioning damaged or malfunctioning, you can cause some permanent negative after effects that may become your reality. So what do we do when we receive our package that's damaged? We're supposed to pack back up that package and send it back either for repairs or for a refund. Woo, it's good tonight. That is good. We pack it back up and we send it back off for repairs or for a refund. So what I want to ask you today, when was the last time you checked your pain levels? When was the last time you evaluated yourself and said, am I functioning at my maximum potential? Do I need to be sent off for repairs? Do I need to take a step back to be healed? Do I need to pull back to recover? Woo. God bless you, Melvina Jones. I see you on tonight. God bless you. Yes. Come on. Come on. This is good tonight because I want to help you recover. No longer will we keep operating or functioning with the malfunction. What is it that we need to do? We need to pull back. We need to take a moment. See, most players, most athletes, they love the game so much. They don't want to get out of the game. But if you are really, truly a lover of the game and you want to have longevity in the game, you have to learn how to take yourself out of the game just for a season so your injuries can heal properly. The problem is many of you don't want to remove yourself out of the game. You don't want to take the time necessary to recover. You don't want to take the time to pull back to get yourself together. Guess what? It takes a mature person to say, you know what? Something ain't right. And my pain that I feel is an indication that something is off. Something ain't right. And I need to heal. I need to recover. Let me get myself together because I don't want to keep functioning while damaged and run the risk of injuring others. Many of you heard the term hurt people hurt people. It's true. Some is intentional and some is unintentional. So this is why it's so important that we make sure that we're not malfunctioning. We're not functioning while damaged. And that requires you to be honest with yourself. It requires you to stop lying to yourself, being in self-denial. Come on. It requires you to humble yourself, my God, and take a step back, put pride down and say, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I do care what people think. Come on. I just can't just block everybody out. I just can't cut everybody out. Listen, it is important that you have healthy relationships. You have people around you healthy, your circle. Listen, nobody is an island. Yes. Come on. It's important that you pull yourself back to recover. Yeah. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, you cannot keep malfunctioning. You want to be in your purpose. You want to serve your purpose. That vacuum cleaner needs to serve its purpose. That vacuum cleaner is worth nothing to me if it's not serving its purpose. If you are a leader out there, you are not worth anything to anybody if you're not functioning at your maximum potential. If you are a business owner, you are not worth anything to your organization if you are not functioning at your maximum potential. If you are an athlete, you are not worth anything to your team if you're not functioning at your maximum potential. Come on. My God, I need you to recover. I need you to open your eyes and wake up and realize and understand that I have to work on me. I got to fix me. I got to get me together before I can help anybody else. Come on. I come to check you tonight. I come to check your pain tolerance. I come to check your pain level. Because guess what? Some people don't function well under pain. Some people, when they are in pain, go around somebody in pain, they're mean. Go in a delivery room when a woman is having a baby. When she is in pain, she'll squeeze your whole hand off. Go around somebody when they're in agony or pain, they tend to take it out on you. When people are frustrated or in pain, if you're nearby and you're their loved one, you tend to catch the heat of it. My God. And we want to make sure that we are not hurting and injuring those that we love, those that are key players in our life, those that are placed in our life to add value to us, because we are simply not healed, not whole, and we did not allow ourselves to recover. Come on, I am here as your recovery specialist. I come to check your vitals tonight. I come to check you. My God, and this checking can be uncomfortable because it's causing you to look within. It's causing you to evaluate yourself. It's causing you to say, you know what? Do I need to take a step back? Come on. You may be in ministry. It's okay to say, let me take a step back. Because maybe I'm not a healthy prophet. Maybe I'm not a healthy apostle. Maybe I'm not a healthy minister right now. And my purpose is to help others. But if I'm injured, how much help am I really to others? How beneficial am I to others right now? It's okay to go sit on somebody's couch and get counseling. It's okay to go on a sabbatical so you can clear your head and get clarity and be refreshed and renewed. It's okay to admit that you're not okay. Oh my God. Am I helping somebody tonight? Just put something in chat. If I'm helping you tonight, to cause you to really think about where you are, because as your recovery specialist, you have to return to a normal state of health, a normal state of mind, and a normal strength. Woo. Ask yourself, am I normal? Ask yourself, what I'm experiencing, am I in a norm? Is everything normal? Is this a normality? Or is this thing irregular? Woo! When your self-medication wears off, can you stand the pain? Can you handle the pain? Yeah. Can you handle the pain? And you think that you heal and whole because you saying, I don't feel pain. The reason why you don't feel pain because you've self-medicated. You've lied to yourself. You convince yourself it doesn't bother me. It does. You use other things to cope with it. You started eating comfort food, gaining weight. You started doing things. You started belittling others to make yourself feel good. You start stepping on others to make yourself. That's not normal. I want you right now, if you truly want to come and say, you know what, I'm not okay. I want you to go ahead and admit right now, because it's the first step in your deliverance, to say, you know what, it does matter what people think. I do care. I do feel it. It does. It hurts. Come on, say it tonight. Say it hurts. It hurts, but guess what? I got good news. It heals. It hurts, but it heals. Or somebody ought to flood the chat and say, it hurts, but it heals. And I am going to use wisdom for the first time in my life. I'm going to pull back and I'm going to get myself together so I can be a better version of myself, so I can be a good quality. Guess what? God does use damaged people. God does use broken people. God does use injured people. But guess what? He uses them after they've been repaired. He uses them after they have recovered. So then you come back with a testimony. And you're able to use that testimony to serve your purpose, to help somebody else, my God, be the best version of themselves. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you functioning or are you malfunctioning? Ooh. Come on. We in the recovery room. I am your recovery specialist. And I'm checking your vitals. Have all the anesthesia been removed? I'm checking your vitals. How well are you functioning with this pain? I'm checking your vitals to see what's your pain level. Are you still at a severe level of pain? When you are in the hospital, they say from a scale of 1 to 10, tell me what's your pain level. With 10 being the highest and 0 being the lowest. If your pain is still at a 10, yeah, you're alive, but you can't function there. You still need healing. You still need deliverance. You still need recovery. Yeah. So we're checking your pain. I'm checking your pain tonight. Come on. Come on. I'm checking your pain tonight. Are you willing to take yourself out of the game just for a short period of time so you can get back at a 100% and come back and kill the game? Woo! My God, I'm talking about kill the game in a positive way because you're a champion. But I'm not talking about killing the game because you refuse to allow your injury to heal. You no good to the team if you still limping. You no good to my team. My God. And you still can't do your jump shot. You're not no good to me. And I'm not no good to you if I'm malfunctioning. All right. So I just come to encourage you on tonight that it's okay to take a step back. So I'm coming on here. Listen, everybody, every Thursday as your recovery specialist, and I am going to make sure that you recover properly. I come to check you. I feel God. I got excited. Listen, I'm coming on here to check you. As your recovery specialist. That's my job. In this room, it's me and you. In this room, your family can't come. Your friends can't come. It's me and you. You got to do this one alone. And you got to be willing and ready to recover. Come on tonight, say, I'm ready to recover. Come on, I'm tired of the cycle. I'm tired of going around the mulberry bush. Woo! I'm ready for this thing to be gone. Come on. I'm tired. Listen, I talked about last week that a lot of times when many of you start feeling a little bit better, you stop taking your prescription that the doctor gave you. You're supposed to take it for 7 days, and because you felt good on day 2, you stopped taking it. So you never got to 100%. I need you to complete the process. I need you to come out of the game. Come out of the game until you fully recover. Woo, all right, on tonight. Listen, be encouraged. I hope I said something on tonight to encourage you. I hope I said something on tonight to bring some things in perspective for you. Amen. Because it is time for us to fully recover. It is time for us to be honest with ourselves. Listen, we can no longer self-medicate ourselves. We can no longer put ourselves under a false anesthesia, because when the anesthesia wears off, we're going to feel everything. We're going to feel all the effects. We're going to feel all the side effects. Come on. And we cannot fully recover or fully be whole until all the anesthesia is gone. Everything got to be gone so I can make sure that my body, my physical body, I can handle the new reality. All right. So I'm getting ready to get off of here. Listen, I'm asking you on tonight to sow a seed on tonight. I want you to sow a $25 recovery seed on tonight. Come on. If this broadcast, even if you're on the replay, I want you to sow a seed on tonight to invest in your recovery. Come on, sow on tonight, sow into this ministry, because I'm going to help you fully recover. My Cash App is at the top. It's $, Carla Chaney-Rhodes. I want you to come help and support on tonight and sow a recovery seed. Come on. Come on. Go ahead and sow your recovery seed on tonight. Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. I apologize. That came up on accident. Yes. Go ahead and sow your recovery seed. Again, the information is at the top. It's at the top. It's $ Carla Chaney-Rhodes. We're asking for you to sow by faith tonight a $25 recovery seed. Yes. So I want you, listen, I want you to recover. I want you to listen. One more thing I want you to do. I want you to find you at least 2 accountability partners, people who know you, people who have been around you. And I want you to ask them to be 100% honest with you and say, have I been malfunctioning in your eyes? Yeah. Because sometimes there's a way we see ourselves, and it's another way that others around us, they can detect and sense that something is off, even sometimes when we can't. That's why you need someone checking your vitals, but get those 2 people that's the closest to you and ask them, because they know you, and ask them, have I been functioning at my fullest potential? Have you noticed something off about me? Yeah, and allow them to be honest with you. Okay? Allow them to be honest with you. And that's going to be so powerful, because when you're trying to better yourself and you're trying to recover, honesty always helps. Honesty is what's going to help get you to your next. All right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop off and end. Again, make sure you still share and tag this video. And those of you that catch the replay, you be blessed. You also still have an opportunity to sow. And I want you to join me on here every Thursday in the recovery room with yours truly, Dr. Carla Rhodes, your recovery specialist. God bless you until we meet again. And remember, it's okay to pull back and be repaired. Amen.